Excuse me, where do you think you're going?
Don't you know who I am? I was Mr. Lucas's personal assistant. I created Jar Jar.
You got any ID or paperwork?
Oh, come on. Who do you think I am, a filthy Wookiee? If you were an android, I would have ripped your arms off already, you know?
Oh, sure, like in that TV show, right? Yeah, very clever.
What TV show, Murray? I'm talking about real cinema here. I'm talking about what's commonly referred to as the saga. I'm talking about good old Han, beautiful Leia, and the Death Star. I can't believe you don't know what I'm talking about.
What? Kid, did you hit your head or something? Because I'm a big fan of sci-fi, and Trek Wars has never been taken to the big screen.
Trek Wars? What the hell is that?
Hey, show some respect. There's a whole legion of Trek Wars followers who would be really offended if they heard you.
But what are you talking about? Are you talking about Captain Kirk and the USS Enterprise?
What? Are you serious? It's called the Millennium Enterprise, and the captain's name is Luke Spockwalker. He's been in charge since Randal put him there.
Oh, great. I just destroyed the most famous sci-fi sagas in the world? Man, this really sucks. I hate that fucking ring. It's caused me nothing but trouble.
Is that from Harry and the Lord of Narnia? Man, I love that wizard hobbit. You know, always going on adventures with that cowardly lion and the Tin Man.
Finally, some justice. It couldn't be all bad.
So, about your credentials?
Let's see, just a sec. I have a lot of junk in my pockets. It's the delivery note for the package. I gotta take the sci-fi con. Look, I have to deliver this package. I have the receipt right here.
That proves nothing. I'm sure you wrote the address yourself.
I could have, I admit it, but I didn't. You're so suspicious, Murray. If things are ever gonna work out between you and me, you have to learn to trust me.
I don't even know you.
Oh, enough already. Can you read? Did you learn to read in school? Then read this.
So, you work for Emerson Express. Okay, everything looks above board. Go ahead, you can go in.
About time. God, I could have sneaked in hours ago, but I just love these little chats of ours so much.
Come on, get going.
Just a humble hot dog vendor. Nothing out of the ordinary. Hi there.
How can I help?
Well, do you sell anything apart from hot dogs?
No, I'm sorry. I had crab juice, but I ran out.
Ah, crap.
Tell me about it. It's what all the douchebag kids are drinking today, and I'm all out.
That's a real shame. Well then, I guess I'll see you around.
I guess.
That's Mel's stand. That stuff is worth its weight in gold. There are just too many things. I wouldn't know what to take. Good morning.
What's up? Looking for anything in particular?
Not really.
Then stop wasting my time, kid. As if having to put up with this freak show wasn't enough.
Yeah, not really loving the scene myself either.
Then why you here?
Work.
Same as me then. A man's gotta do yada yada.
Yeah, except when I have a hangover. Then sleeping gets to the top of my priorities list. But today, I had to be here. It's a matter of life and death.
In my case, I was just bored.
I guess you're still in the business of acquiring articles which pique your interest then.
Sure am. But today I'm here just for the geek stuff. You know, shirts, comic books, miniatures, figures, and all kinds of merchandising.
So you're not interested in an extendable duck hanger? Nothing will ever be out of your reach again with this baby.
I think I just got deja vu. And no, I'm not interested in your crap. Today is strictly about the merchandising.
I never thought I'd see you here.
Yeah, me neither. But my brother-in-law said it might be a nice chance to expand my horizons. You know, make some new contacts. I was bored, so I came. But all I see here is a bunch of nerds that aren't buying or selling anything.
Yeah, their mothers probably only gave them just enough allowance for one or two little action figures. You have to understand that.
Yeah, I do understand, but I hope people stop buying stuff soon. It's getting late and I'm losing my patience. And I get nervous when I lose my patience. And I drink Mercury Cola when I'm nervous. And stuff happens when I drink Mercury Cola. Bad stuff.
I hope I'm still around when that happens. Well then, I'm gonna take off.
Good for you.
Hey, Randal, come here. What brings you to these parts? I thought you told me to kill you if I ever saw you at one of these conventions.
No, that was Matt. He's already dead, so, What happened to your finger?
Well, it was, just a little accident.
But did you cut it off?
Kinda. Yeah. But then the doctors reattached it.
Aw, come on! That was your chance to get that robotic finger Matt gave you for your birthday fitted.
First of all, it wasn't my birthday, it was my cousin's funeral. Second of all, he didn't give it to me. He threw it at my face while I was giving my speech. And last, it wasn't a robotic finger. It was a chicken finger.
Oh, really? I'm sorry, my memory's not what it used to be. So, how's it going?
Well, not that many sales, but the atmosphere's good.
Yeah, you could hardly move but for all the poontang.
Yeah, I know there aren't many girls in here, but if some girl does come over to my stand, I have a little trick to make her fall on her knees.
That's a big statement. Do you really think? Son of a... My goodness! Do you really think you're gonna get any with those?
Of course. I made them myself from an alloy I created, which I named adamantium.
Oh, you named it that, huh? Boy, you must have been really inspired.
Yep, I don't know why, but it just came to me.
Well then, if that's the plan, you might as well yell destroy when you pull them out. That's a sure bet.
Hey, I like that.
How much for that ugly ring?
More than what you can afford.
You don't know that.
Randal, I know you very well, and believe me, this ring is way out of your league.
Psst. I could say the same thing about you and that actress that plays Super Hot Chick.
Aw, low blow, man.
I know, but anyway, I'm not here to talk about your feelings. I'm here to talk business, so tell me, how much for that stupid ring?
A lot, Randal. We're talking about an astronomical figure, so huge you can't even...
I'm sorry, Charlie, you were saying something?
How much do you have there?
Honestly, I don't know. It started off as too much money. It may have dwindled a little, but I'll give you the whole wad for that ring.
It's not that simple. This ring is probably the most valuable item in the whole convention. I can't just sell it to the first guy who walks over here flashing some cash.
Oh, Charlie, please, I'm begging you. You know I hate begging. I need to buy that ring. It's very important.
Aw, poor Randal. You're acting like the world's gonna end if you don't get that ring. I don't know what to say. You can either go and find some more money, or surprise me.
I could surprise you in so many ways, but then people would call the cops on me. Besides, how do you expect me to get more money? I know I sometimes use his name, but I'm not Donald Trump.
There are many ways to make fast money, Randal. Selling your body on the street, stealing stuff, offering your body for medical experiments. I don't know. Look, we've known each other for years, and even though I've never thought of you as a friend, I'd like you to have the ring. It's obvious that you're desperate, although I can't understand why.
I really don't understand why I'm doing all this either. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
Here's what we'll do. You go get more money, and the ring is yours. I promise I won't sell it until you come back with way more cash. If you're not here before dusk, and I get a good offer, I'll have to sell it. Deal?
Deal. You just wait here. I'll get more money, even if I have to steal it from nuns. I saw you at Clayton's last night.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was drowning my sorrows.
What's wrong? Did you find out your internet girlfriend is actually a guy?
No, dude. Wonder Comics is canceling Captain Red.
Yeah? How come?
Sales haven't been that good lately.
Well, that's only normal after 35 years on the market.
No! He's the greatest comic superhero ever! I grew up with him. He was always there for me when I was down. Besides, now that Super Hot Chick is his sidekick, they make the most fucking amazing team-ups.
Okay, Charlie, don't get your panties in a bunch. I get it. The world needs Captain Red. So, how did he get his powers again?
Oh, that is a fascinating story. His name was Tim Willer. He was just a kid who loved paintball. He wasn't very good at it and didn't have all the right gear to play, but he never gave up.
So he was a loser.
He wasn't as skillful as the rest, kind of weak for his age, and he always wore this yellow sweatsuit instead of camouflage clothing. So he always gave the other guys a good laugh. One day, sick of being constantly mocked, he decided to wear his grandfather's captain uniform. Unfortunately, he didn't realize it was a full dress uniform with a blue hat and badges and stuff.
Oh my God, what a big fat loser.
The battle took place in this old abandoned industrial park where people used to process radioactive waste. Spurred on by the uniform, Tim Willer entered into battle, buzzing with adrenaline. But it was all in vain. This time they laughed at him more than ever. Tim was going to answer back, but before he could even think of something, everybody started riddling him with paintballs. Little by little, his whole uniform was dyed red. All of it, except for the hat which flew off his head with the first burst. While he was being shot, he noticed, sadly, that even his own team members were joining in. When the firing stopped, everybody gathered around Tim, who was writhing on the floor, and they put the hat back on his head, still laughing mercilessly. Next, they grabbed him and put him inside an empty barrel of radioactive waste and pushed it down the hill. Now, what those guys did not expect is that the barrel would explode, giving birth to the ultimate Avenger. An Avenger ready to beat the crap out of them.
Amazing.
Young Tim Willer ceased to exist. Captain Red had been born. With his superhuman physical abilities, his now radioactive paintball gun, and doomed to wear that same uniform for all eternity, he spends his life protecting the just and punishing cruelty. Sometimes going a bit overboard.
Cool. Can I borrow it?
Captain Red #1? No way! Its location is a secret, and I keep it in a reinforced vault.
He's Super Hot Chick's boyfriend? No way.
Well, they work together.
Huh. What a loser. By the way, how old is Super Hot Chick now?
Does it matter?
Well, it's just I'm sure she's not even in her 40s anymore.
Well, that's your opinion. In that lingerie catalog from 1972, Super Hot Chick is described as a woman of her time. And to be honest, if you focus on her style, you can easily see the passage of time. Yet, you can't deny she still looks hot as hell.
Yes, that's true, but maybe it's because she's a drawing?
What do you mean? The Super Hot Chick series is still going strong. But Captain Red...
Yeah, what's the problem with Captain Red exactly?
Well, like I said, they don't make as much money as they used to.
But that's normal. Time goes by and people get tired of seeing the same things over and over.
That's normal, you say? Captain Red is in his prime. He's in an almost stable long-term relationship with Super Hot Chick, and his archenemy Moose Man is about to be defeated for good.
Moose Man? You mean the guy that shoots chocolate mousse out of his hands? Hell, Charlie. Even his enemies are lame.
Hey, be careful there. That's my favorite saga you're talking about. Choose your words wisely. And don't forget about my retractable claws.
Yikes, how could I? That's my frickin' ring. I gotta get it back no matter what. I can't just take it like that. Charlie would amputate my fingers with those damned claws of his. comic books, and more comic books. There's some real treasures here, but I'm just not interested. After all, I got a life now.